No, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. It's been a long night here and a long night there, and these long, long legs are damn near everywhere. Hold up now, you look good. I will not lie, but if you ask where I'm staying tonight, I gotta be like, oh baby, no baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So no, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably.
Hello and welcome to the Fearless Knitter podcast. My name is Courtney, also known as Stitches Please on Ravelry and Instagram, and this is episode 80, I believe. I forgot to look. This is going to be a shorter episode since I knitted only on one thing. It's Cane Floopy time. Yay! I had a very fun weekend though. I can tell you about my weekend. Saturday it was raining and gloomy, so we have a place here relatively local to me, it's a town over, that has a bunch of bouncy castles. It's a building with bouncy castles. They also rent bouncy castles, but you can pay a fee, and it's a fee per child, not by adult, which is nice, and the adults get to go on them. And they have a bouncy castle that's for 1 to 3-year-olds, which is awesome since Cheyenne is 1.5. But she's also allowed to go on 3 of the bigger ones, and then there's a gigantic one that she can't go on until she's older, and adults are not allowed on that one. It's huge. But we went there. There was a ton of children. Oh my god, there were so many people. And they have birthday parties, so there was a huge birthday party, and besides that fact, there was a bunch of other people, so it was a little bit crowded. I'm an introvert. My husband, he can be a very good extrovert, but I believe he's an introvert. That's what he says. And then Cheyenne is more an introvert. So we all huddled into a corner. They have balls that you can throw around, like soft foam balls, and then they have toddler music tables and things. So Cheyenne grabbed the table, carried it into a corner, and played there by herself until they went with birthday parties. They have pizza time. When all the kids for the birthday party went eating pizza, that's when we went on all the bouncy castles and got all our bouncing out of the way. And then when they came all back out, we left. So it was fun. Cheyenne loves it there, and when you have a stressful week, sometimes me and my husband had a stressful Friday. It's fun to just bounce. You can't be unhappy when you're bouncing. And then Sunday the weather was really nice, so I live local, relatively local, 20 to 30 minutes depending on traffic, from an amusement park, King's Dominion. It's a very decent size. It's way closer than Busch Gardens, and it's cheaper. We all, not just me and my husband, we have season passes, and I've gone 5 times. He's gone 4 times this year already. 3 times I went with Cheyenne, twice with just him, and it's a lot of fun. It's nice to have. This is the first year I have a season pass to it. It's the first year I actually gone. I've lived here for 6 years. Um, it was really nice to take it into little chunks at a time instead of doing the whole park at once, because the park is huge. You can spend 2 days there, and the ride lines, I mean, are long, and but they have a water park inside the amusement park too, which is nice. It's Busch Gardens, so you have to go. It's a separate park with a separate entrance fee. Where at King's Dominion it's all one, and they have a new area for toddlers, and they redid their toddler section in the amusement park as far as I was told, and it was fun because Sunday there wasn't a whole lot of waits. Like Cheyenne, she's very antsy. She's 18 months old. She doesn't wait in lines very long. So we were able to do the train. They have a Snoopy Junction train thing. We went on that, and then they have a baby roller coaster. It only goes 4 miles per hour. It's very high up though, but it literally goes like, it's super slow. Parents are allowed to go on that with them, same as the train. But the wait, I couldn't guess how long the wait was. It looked like it was longer than she could have handled. And then they had, I swear on the website it looked like they said parents could go on it, at least one parent could. It was a 4-wheeler, and they would drive it. It's automated driving, and you could sit behind them. But they told me the height restriction was 54 inches, so I couldn't get on it. And then they had one where Cheyenne could have gone on. We couldn't see the ride from the outside. It's like a haunted place, and they give you a laser gun and you shoot the ghosts, I think. So she's too young for that. She wouldn't cared. Um, but there's some cool rides for next year. Is gonna be the bomb with her. And she gets them free until she's 3. So we have one more year. Um, and then we went to the water park, to the toddler section, and we were all soaked from head to toe. The last time we went there, she was in a bad mood to begin with. She didn't do any rides. She couldn't wait in a 5-minute line. Um, and the water park, she was really weird about the water touching her. Um, she hated it. This time, she was her and my husband went to it's like a big playground. Some people in Arizona, they have splash pads. It's a splash pad, but giant. It's like a playground where water is coming from underneath, on top, sideways, everywhere. It comes from everywhere. Then they have water tables, and that's where she hung out last time. You don't really get all that wet. She got wet from, like, her belly was a little wet and her legs. But then they have the section where there's slides and you have to get onto the slides and get soaked. My husband was standing there deciding if they should go into the slide. And Cheyenne is standing there. I'm standing a little bit back. There's a big bucket on top, and when it fills up, it tilts. Tilted right on top of them. When he noticed it, he tried to hover over her. She just went. But after that, she was cool. She went onto the slide, which was a little powerful. She like shot off, and I had to kind of catch her. It was kind of funny. She didn't care. And then we walked around the water park. We didn't realize how huge that place was. But the lazy river had a huge wait, so we didn't, because in a life jacket she can go in the lazy river. And then they had another toddler section that used to be the only toddler section. Yeah, it didn't look all that fun. And then they have even bigger playground area for bigger kids, and then of course your typical water slides. But after that, we went walked around for a bit. Ricky did my husband did a guess a weight thing, and they underestimated him by 50 pounds, so he won Cheyenne a teddy bear. It is much brighter. It is eye-searing neon pink, like super pink. So she was super happy about that. And then we went, they have old-timey cars that you drive, and Ricky and Cheyenne rode up front. I was in the back. And it was so funny seeing a little tiny person in the passenger seat. It was funny. So, and then we went home. But that was a fun weekend. Okay, on to, oh, and usually, that teddy bear. Usually the intro I try to have Cheyenne with, but she wasn't feeling too good today. I don't know. I think her teeth were bothering her. She was a little cranky, so no Cheyenne intro. Sorry. Alright. It's Camp Loopy time. And so I've been trucking along. I think I haven't even cast this on. I keep freaking out thinking I don't have enough time. The reason is I already, the week where you can order your yarn was to get the discount just happened for the third Camp Loopy. So I got my yarn today and I'm like, oh my god, Camp Loopy 3 is around the corner, which I still have 2 weeks, but in my head I'm panicking. And do I have any of the tags? Look what yarn I'm using. Alright, I'm knitting Glacier Point. Let me pull my iPad. Glacier Point by Irish Girly Knits, and my bag is falling down. Here it is. It's a basic shawl with chevron edging, 3-color shawl. So I'm using, of course, 3 different colors. I'm trying to, there's also still an old project, not an old project, the needles in the yarn for the project that was in here before, which is making things not easy. Alright, I'm using the Loopy U Solid Series in Surf, just the blue, and well, it's more aqua. Putty, which is this neutral color, and Cascade Heritage Sock, and I don't know what color name. The color number is 5647. It's a bright fuchsia type pink. I want to say it's called something with flamingos, pink flamingos or something like that. I won't be able to show you guys. This is so bunched up. There's so many stitches on here, and it looks like it has. You can carry the yarn. I did it during stripy sections, but not the whole way because that would look funny, I think. But I'm using my signatures, which I don't use very often. I won these in a giveaway. I don't like signatures, but when I can use them, I want to use them. But I'm not the biggest fan of signatures. But I'm using US6 4.0mm needles. I finished the body. Am I showing the right? Yeah. Finished the body. I'm on the edging, and I finished the first repeat of the edging, so I have 2 more repeats left, 40 rows, which is the chevron. I just added the putty color, so now it's gonna have white stripes of the putty and thin stripes of the pink, and then let me see. I use very similar colors than hers because I loved hers. I simply, really, I didn't. Same color scheme, I guess. But, yeah. So I'm doing white stripes of the putty now with thin stripes of the pink, and then I'm going to do thick stripes of the pink with thin stripes of the blue, the aqua again. And then I'm done. So it's very bunched up on the needles, as you can tell. That's all my knitting. I mean, that's pretty impressive, and today's the 13th, and it's 13 days, right? Working full-time, having an 18-month-old who only lets me knit. I knitted a couple times in the car. The pearl back rows take so long. I don't get a whole lot done. And then I have to wait till she goes to bed. Which, like today, I don't even think I'll get to knit because of podcasting, which is fine. But I have to wait till she goes to bed because she sees my knitting. She grabs the yarn, she yanks on the needles. It's too colorful. Alright. I have no spinning. I know it's right now Tour de Fleece, so I see everybody on Instagram spinning, but I can only do one or the other. But I received my yarn from Camp Loopy from the Loopy U for Camp Loopy number 3. Oh, by the way, Camp Loopy number 2 was 600 yards, which this is going to be over 600 yards, and a pattern you found in the wild. I found this on Instagram. One of my friends had posted this. The third one is 800 yards and a pattern that amazes you. So I'm going to be knitting Give me 1 second and I'll show you. If it lets me go back. The Castle Pullover by Cecily Glowick McDonald. Oh, no, my husband just left and I meant to ask him what the colorway, how he would pronounce it. But it's a pullover. Yes, I'm going to try. I mean, 800 yards, all you can really knit is a pullover. That's not true. Or a gigantic shawl. But it has lace, which that's the part that amazes me. Lace. It's very interesting lace. On the body, I'm going to do the short sleeves. And God, Malabrigo. It's Malabrigo worsted, which I've never used before, and it's a single ply. I looked. A couple people have knitted that sweater out of this yarn, and it is 210 yards, pure merino wool. I thought it was superwash. It's not superwash. That's okay. I don't machine wash my hand knits, so I don't know why that would matter. But the color is this is the German brain in me. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a type of wine because it looks very winey. Cabernet. I want to say Cabernet, but that's because in Germany we pronounce everything the way it's written. Number 404. Wow, that part I can't blame on German. 501. Cabernet. Not Cabernet. Cabernet or Carbonet. Yeah. Oh, my camera sucks. It doesn't zoom in. Or out of focus. But I'm excited. It's really soft and squishy. And I love Malabrigo. I have used Malabrigo, some was an 8 sock weight yarn on a shawl. No, it's DK weight. I don't even know. And then I've used silk and merino. And I've used a lace. I've used Malabrigo a lot. But not for this. So it's always exciting. I don't get to buy yarn very often, so for Camp Loopy it was really exciting being able to buy. The first project I ordered 2 skeins, the next one was 3, and this one is 4. Okay, that's all I have. So hopefully next time you see me, I am almost done with my shawl because it will be the end of the month. So either I need to be done or at least be almost done. And that's really all I have to say. Till next time, bye.
No, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home.